Welcome to WJ Overland. If you haven't been here before, then you're going to want to hit subscribe. We've got tons of adventures for you to binge watch. And on this trip, we headed to Dumont Dunes just outside of Death Valley with a big group of friends. So come along with us and enjoy your next off-road adventure. Hey, what's happening, YouTube? Today, we're in Dumont Dunes. They got some of the highest dunes, I think, in the country. And I don't think the WJ is getting to the top of these things. I got some new tires on it. We're gonna see how that works out. And then after that, we're gonna head down this creek that Danny's got planned out. It's gonna be a pretty solid day and maybe end up at a brewery after. All right, so come along with us and let's see what we get into. Now, Dumont Dunes is one of those places that looks super cool from the sky, but I couldn't tell where the dunes ended or where the dunes started. So I didn't get as much footage as I'd like to, but the footage I did get, I think you're gonna like. So this weekend, we're with a big group. There's Jeeps, trucks, motorcycles, and side-by-sides. And we're right next to Death Valley. And you know, you would think that it would be way too hot out here. But it's 80 degrees and the weather is perfect. There really isn't any designated trails out here, so everybody's just kind of going wild, random. But I'm just here trying to film it. And man, I should have held off on getting those tires before this trip. They're just digging into the sand instead of floating over the top. So you won't see me climbing to the top of these dunes today. But it's all good, man. It's worth it to just see everybody smiling and having a great time. And as I said before, this is one of those days I didn't capture everything, but I think you could see that it's a fun place to go for yourself and check it out. So we headed back to camp to fire up the barbecues and watch the sunset. And as the sun moved down the horizon, it just lit up the whole valley. This one is definitely going to make the record books. You know, it's the cinematic shots like these that inspire me to keep getting out here and exploring. This sunset was going to happen with or without me. I'm just glad I traveled out to experience it. And there was just enough clouds to turn the dunes and the sky into a thing of beauty. This is why I love having a drone to capture scenery like this. Wasn't too long before we were back at it with a little night ride. The last video, we were out in Arizona with Danny and Kristen. This time, they came out here. That's their truck up ahead. That thing has really done a great job the last few trips. I'm pretty impressed. And there goes Danny again, in the truck. Look at that thing climb. And if you watch the channel, you might know that this here is Blake with his new Jeep. He's out here on his second trip, testing that baby out. So we headed back to camp to have some beers and catch up with some friends that we don't see that often. You can say we let things loose, but we had a lot of laughs and it was a great time. All right, after we got everybody all squared away, we are now just hitting the wash. And there's so many of us, this might be a pretty slow going type thing. Probably gonna piss off the side-by-sides, but that's not our problem. Now the cool part about this trail is it's close to Dumont Dunes, and this trail is more suited for Jeeps. So you can do a little bit of both. Hit the sand dunes, then do a 20-mile loop through a fun wash bed, and then finish off with an ice cool beer at the brewery. We sort of fell behind from the rest of the crew, but you know what? It's kind of nice back here with no dust, and take a look at that view. Yeah, we finally caught up to these guys, but once again, take a look at that view. And it's fun to be on a trail completely different than yesterday. It's kind of a nice contrast from the sand. And there really isn't anything hard on this trail. As you can see, that long Ford truck is doing it. You know, we hit a few spots that he had some trouble in, but nothing crazy. And spring is just around the corner, and I'm really hoping after all the rain, we've had some nice flowers out here in California this year. This is just outside of Death Valley, but isn't that cool that we're out right by Death Valley? We just got all this water running through here. This is a really beautiful day, and here we go again with another creek crossing, but I love creek crossings and canyons. We're gonna be in canyons and we're crossing water all day. Come on, baby. That makes up for a good day. Well, it turns out that was pretty much the last creek crossing we did on this trail. But you know what? It doesn't matter to me. I'm with my friends, and there's a cold beer in my future. And it really is a beautiful thing when you're out there with your friends on these adventures. And I hope you guys get to enjoy the same thing with your friends at a local off-roading area near you. And let me tell you, right through here, there was a lot of playful BS going on back and forth on the handheld radios. And some of my friends talk like sailors. So let's just say it's not suitable for a family channel. But I did capture some of it.
This does not look like a road to a brewery. I didn't know we were going to a brewery, but are we sure there's a brewery at the end of the road?
It's surprising to find a brewery in Death Valley anyway. So. There was a sign that said brewery in 17 miles way back when.
We got about 16 miles to go to get to this bar, so at 5 miles an hour, this should take a while. But we're not in a hurry.
This is cool.
Yeah, we're in the shade.
No, we just stopped at this cool little like rock wall along the riverbed. It's nice and shady over here. It's probably like 87 today, so a little spicy out there, but it's nice over here in the shade.
We passed a sign about a mile back that said brewery 17 miles an hour.
Yeah, there was a sign in the wash?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was brewery 17 miles.
So that's like not a sponsored sign maker. Okay. How's the temp doing in there? Fine?
Inside, you mean us? We lost a little bit of the breeze coming into this canyon.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's been beautiful. So we're almost done with the wash, or?
Yeah, real close.
Real close? Okay. Like 3 miles-ish, or what are we talking?
3 hours?
We got 3 hours to go in the wash? Sweet! I'm stoked.
So run for the hills, baby, don't look back when you leave.
After Danny told me we had a long way to go, I was super stoked. I guess I never want the trail to end. You know, we're in that spot on the weekend where it's Saturday afternoon and somehow leaving tomorrow pops in your head. I say kick that thought out. You gotta stay in the right here and the right now. Because life is actually happening now, not yesterday or tomorrow, but right now.
Grab the matches, start a fire. Throw the memories in the flames, it's behind us. See the gold in the red, new horizons. Let it burn, let it burn. Back to base, 3 a.m. from town on one.
We like our Jeeps on the rocks. We've hit some rocks up here. The big long truck is kind of having a little bit of trouble, but this isn't hard. He's just kind of long, so we just got to work him through it.
God, so please can you pull me out? But God said that the test ain't done yet. Contemplating leaving all this behind, but I'm begging you, don't give up yet.
Yeah, when you're in a big group like this, there's a lot of sit in the sun. But any day out here is better than a day in the office, right? And when you get a chance to meet up with your really close friends, you just got to take it, especially the ones you only see a few times a year. Life's happening fast, and you better be living it to its fullest, because you know what? You can't go back. All those rocks fell down. That rock's like, no thanks, I'm staying here.
Start a fire, throw the memories in the flames, it's behind you. See the gold in the red, new horizon.
Now we're picking up a little steam here. Things are moving. We might get that cold beer after all. We made it to 10 miles per hour. 14 miles to go. Okay. It's a long canyon, man. You know, sometimes I see people enjoying the videos more when we break down. But not today, my friend. We're gonna sail on through.
I love the smell of fresh cut hay on both sides of the road. Out here on
guys are out in this area by Dumont Dunes and just on the edge of Death Valley. This is a pretty cool little ride in the beginning. You get the creek, and now we're getting a little more desertous and dusty, but the canyon was also a lot of fun. So it's worth the try.
With the barrel button off, 2 t-shirts and a gunny sack, I took off running. Oh, I took off running. I ain't looking back.
We finally hit the end of the canyon. The guys in the side-by-side have been at the bar for an hour already. So we stopped real quick to make sure we had everyone. Then we made a beeline for the bar.
Watching all these good times keep on coming down the line. Ain't gonna let them pass me by. Oh, I guess that
The Death Valley Brewing Company. It's a pretty cool place. They've got a few different types of beer. They got a pool table, a jukebox, and they serve food. And you can even pick up a souvenir t-shirt. Now that was another great weekend. I'll definitely come back, maybe with some different tires though. And we just love seeing these new places, especially with friends. I think they just make everything better. So we got back to camp just as the sun was setting, and we all got together and started planning the next adventure. And before you know it, I'll be filming that adventure. So until then, I'm Jason with WJ Overland, and I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. If you enjoyed that video, then click on this one right up here that says All Adventures. Otherwise, go over to the YouTube page, WJ Overland. There's tons of adventures there you can check out.